You've heard James say it a million times. Respect the polygon. At Weather Call, we make the polygon better. We call, text, or email you so you'll always know when you're in danger. No matter who you are, there's a Weather Call solution right for you. Check us out at weathercallservices.com.
This is the afternoon weather briefing. This is for Friday, the 19th of April. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather fairly quiet this afternoon, hardly anything on radar. But we'll deal with some rain at times over the weekend and still many questions about weekend weather. And next week looking fairly dry for now. Let's begin as we typically do with the upper air look across the country this afternoon. We've got that upper low that is currently north of the United States, north of the Great Lakes. And underneath that, kind of a wavy zonal flow and a surface boundary approaching from the north and west. There's a visible satellite view, the sky mostly cloudy across the northern half of the state, the sky partly sunny over South Alabama. And again, as we're doing this update here, just not a lot of rain on radar, basically nothing. We do note a few small showers beginning to form across the northern half of the state, but obviously most places are dry as we speak this afternoon. Temperatures are mostly in the upper 70s and low 80s for the northern half of the state. Birmingham at 79, but 80s to the south. We've got Dothan, 84, Mobile, 83, Montgomery, 82. But notice Memphis on the other side of that front at 60. And that front near the northwestern corner of the state that will be sagging southward over the weekend. And by Sunday, it's going to be downright cold for April with temperatures holding in the 50s all day for the northern half of the state. We'll check the watch warning map this afternoon. Things pretty quiet. Freeze warnings in effect for parts of Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin, some of the adjacent states. Here's the severe weather outlook. And again, we're not concerned about severe storms here. There's technically a marginal risk across parts of Alabama. Storms might try and become strong this evening. But again, the chance of severe weather looking very low. And the same thing tomorrow, a very small marginal risk over southeast Alabama. But we're not expecting any problems with severe storms. Day 3, which is Sunday. Maybe some thunder for the southern half of the state. And again on day 7, this is Thursday of next week, we have a risk of severe storms for parts of Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. There's something to watch down the line. Here's a look at rain for the next 5 days coming from the NBM, National Blend of Models. You can see the heaviest rain north and west of the state. For Alabama, the amounts generally 1 to 1.5 inches for the western side of the state. Generally under 1 inch elsewhere. So let's look at the new modeling. Model fans, the GFS, this is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 4. That vortex way up into Canada, kind of dipping down into the northeast United States. Again, kind of a wavy zonal flow down here. And a surface front will likely be near Interstate 20. And I get the idea tomorrow will be a lot like today. A lot of clouds. And yes, no doubt a chance of showers, the better chance seemingly south of Interstate 20, not raining all day, not raining everywhere. And if you're in the Tennessee Valley, you'll probably be in the 60s, elsewhere 70s, not as warm as recent days. And then Sunday, a wave moves on the front, and the rain should be more widespread. Now, I will say the high-resolution NAM kind of backing off on the magnitude of the rain here, the extent of the rain, the aerial coverage. This is valid at 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon. Understand this is the day of the big race at Talladega, the Geico 500. And this looks a lot better for the race, but still, there is no doubt it's going to rain at times on Sunday. Again, this is valid at 1 o'clock, and this is valid at 5 o'clock. So periods of rain, very cool Sunday. Temperatures in the 50s for the northern half of the state, 60s in South Alabama. A cool north breeze. It will be a different kind of day. And then Monday, the rain is gone. We're back into dry air. We start the day Monday morning in the low 40s. We might see some upper 30s for some of the colder pockets. High Monday afternoon, upper 60s and low 70s. Tuesday, we're dry. Highs back in the 70s. Same thing Wednesday. And Thursday looking dry. So really at this point, the week looks pretty quiet. And we note that deep surface low that's over southern Nebraska and south and east of that. There could be some severe storms on Thursday of next week over parts of Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. That's the reason for that day 7 outlook. Let's go out there a week from today. This is Friday, the 26th of April. Again, a trough back in the western states. That surface low filling that's located north of St. Louis. And again, the showers hold off west of the state. So really on this run, it looks like most all of next week will be dry. And we start to warm up. We'll probably see low 80s by Friday of next week. Let's go out 10 days. This is Monday the 29th. Got a ridge on the East Coast, an upper low that's over Minnesota and the Dakotas. Down below that, a surface low that's over Minnesota and a trailing front, but we're still dry. So again, we just don't see any evidence of any big, high-impact flooding, severe weather type event here for the next 7 to 10 days, which is pretty remarkable considering the fact this is April. Rain for Birmingham coming off the European ensemble. The mean a little under 2 inches between now and the 4th of May. And here comes our roller coaster ride. This is for Birmingham. Now, your number could be different, but 70 tomorrow, 59 on Sunday, down to 42 Monday morning, but then we bounce back with low 80s toward the end of next week, maybe mid-80s by Sunday the 28th and Monday the 29th. And hot off the presses, got the brand new 8 to 14-day outlook. This is for April 27th through May 3rd. A lot of red on that map. Temperatures here will be above average if it all works out. All right, let's roll that Children's of Alabama Kid Cam. Whoa, Nelly. What a crowd here. ACA, American Christian Academy in Tuscaloosa. Had the elementary school in the gym. Absolutely love it. And boy, those cookies, I love those. Wow, look good, taste good. Those were unbelievably good. And a lot of very well-dressed students, I must say, there at ACA. But I actually went to school in that building many, many years ago when it was Eastwood Junior High School. So I have been in that gym for a long time, but it was great to see those kids. They were so good today. The teachers, the students, just amazing there at ACA. And then stop number 2, Bluff Park Elementary School in Hoover. The kindergarten students and the first graders in the lunchroom, and man, oh man, we had a great time today. Everybody's in a good mood on Friday. A lot of weather to talk about, and we had a marvelous time. We talked about forecasting different kinds of weather, how to stay safe when the weather gets active. But those kids were just so good today, an amazingly good Friday afternoon crowd. So again, to all those great students there at Bluff Park Elementary School in Hoover, and the teachers, and also the teachers and students at ACA in Tuscaloosa. Thanks a lot for those great visits earlier today. You know you guys are looking good. So tonight I'll be on the campus of Samford University. I'll be the MC of the Taylor Hicks Benefit Concert for Alabama Game Changers, which is a great ministry right down the road from us here in River Chase. And they really help a lot of students that struggle with certain types of learning disabilities. Jess Muse will be there from American Idol. Of course, Taylor Hicks, he's the lead artist. And we did this last year, and it's just great fun. So if you want to have some fun on a Friday night, hey, Wright Hall, 7 o'clock, campus of Samford University, Taylor Hicks benefit concert for Alabama Game Changers. No book event tomorrow. The next one a week from tomorrow in Fayette. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and God bless.